Hey guys, good evening, welcome back to the channel, United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Tuesday evening. Hope everyone's looking forward to the rest of their evening on this Tuesday. And I hope you're all looking forward to this first official brand new week in August 2023 this year. Welcome back to the channel, United Red Devils 20. Please subscribe if you're new and share the video, hit the tweet button, hit the retweet button. And welcome back to our F1 23 Sergio Perez Driver Career Mode. Episode 4, Round 4 of the F1 2023 Formula 1 World Championship, the fourth race of the season with Sergio Perez, with Red Bull Racing, fourth race of the current season in Azerbaijan. We're going to jump straight into the race, and obviously people probably expect me to play FIFA, wouldn't they? But unfortunately, FIFA's corrupt game decided to kick me off, sack me twice, terminate my contract twice, and basically enabling me unable to play any more FIFA 23 career mode with Manchester United, which was season 8. So FIFA's 23's corrupt game, especially how corrupt FIFA are, not just in making a game, but also very, very corrupt in real life. Unfortunately, I'm stuck now without FIFA, but you know what? We've got many more games to play. We've got Fortnite, Rocket League, and we've still got F1 23, and we've got EA Sports FC 24 coming for you very, very soon as well, with the Ultimate Edition already being pre-ordered. So we've got that coming soon. So we've got the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, we've got qualifying for the Grand Prix, we've got the sprint race as well, and then we've got the race all in one episode for all of you amazing people this evening. So yeah, Sergio Perez Driver Career Mode. Sergio Perez is my favourite F1 driver of all time ever. And yeah, let's hop straight into it, and obviously let's hope we can make it 4 wins in 4 in the F1 23 World Championship with Sergio Perez at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix at the Baku circuit. Obviously, this is one of my favourite races in F1 of all time. I love the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and hopefully, like I said, can we make it 4 wins from 4 with Perez? Hopefully we can, and hopefully because we haven't played F1 for a while. Let's see how we get on. Obviously, I've got the cockpit view of the Red Bull car with Perez. This is the cockpit view. We haven't played any F1 for a long time, but you know what? Without FIFA, we've still got compromises. Alright, first corner in, first flying lap. Hopefully this will be good enough to get onto pole position. And yeah, like, I love my F1. F1's for me one of my favourite sports of all time ever. And yeah, Perez, like many people know, I am a massive fan of. Oh my god. I might have to redo my lap. Oh, I may have to, I'll tell you what, we're going to restart the session, yeah, because I've hit the castle bit there. I really should have done better there to start, not hit there. That is probably the most difficult bit in the circuit to do, is the castle section in Azerbaijan, and I'm not starting back of the grid. We need to be getting part of the race. I want to win the World Championship with Sergio Perez as well, to send a statement out to F1 that all the criticism that Perez gets in real life is massively unjustified. That was probably my error, because I haven't done F1 for a very, very long time. So I am going to be quite rusty, because it's been weeks or even months since I last played F1. I can't remember the last time I actually played, so I've had to go back through my history, or through my live content, and go through what I've not done with F1 for ages, and it's... Oh, I've done it again. Yeah, this is not, on cockpit view, this is not a comfortable race. I'm just hoping this lap I'm on is good enough for pole position. Well, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. I mean, I did blast that then.
Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work.
Especially when Checo Perez is the king of the street circuit, so we should do okay with this race. I mean, I can't see why we don't do well, because Perez is, you know, like I said, king of the streets. So, you know, let's hope we can have a good Grand Prix. So obviously, we've got Red Bull 1, 2. It's Perez and Verstappen 1 and 2. Third and fourth for Hamilton and Russell for Mercedes. Fifth and sixth for Leclerc and Sainz for Ferrari. Alonso for Aston Martin in seventh. We've got Pierre Gasly and Ocon for Alpine. 8th and 9th, Lando Norris in 10th for McLaren, Albon 11th for Williams, Lance Stroll in 12th for Aston Martin, Bottas, Alfa Romeo 13th, Yuki Tsunoda, AlphaTauri 14th, Oscar Piastri 15th for McLaren, Guan Yu Zhou 16th for Alfa Romeo, Hulkenberg and Magnussen for Haas 17th and 18th, Logan Sargent for Williams 19th, and then we've got Nick de Vries in 20th for AlphaTauri. So yeah. Yeah! Yeah! 2 seconds, I've got to go talk to my parents. Yeah? Right, we're back now, so I have to sort something out on the computer from my parents. Well, they couldn't have done it themselves.
Forget pit
Says a
stops,
lot.
forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint.
Right, so yeah, we've got the sprint race coming up first. There's all the start and finish sectors, sector 1, sector 2 and the finish line. We've got 2 DRS activations there, we've got the speed trap as well for Baku. We've got 20 different sections.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Russell, Leclerc, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Norris, Albon, Stroll, Bottas, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, Zhou, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Sargent, and Nick de Vries. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out.
Arsenal just agreed a deal to sign David Raya from Brentford. But here we go then. Right, here we go then. A sprint race to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. 5 lights on then. It's lights out and away we go. Great start by Perez, let's go. That's a fantastic start. Purple sector as well, which is good. Got 6 laps of the sprint race. Obviously I am still using my brakes, so... Oh, fuck's sake. I keep hitting that wall. And that's with using my brakes as well. It's because we haven't played any F1 for weeks, so it's going to be a little bit interesting to see how we get on, because, like I said, we've been so committed to FIFA 23 with career mode with Manchester United, and for the game to basically corrupt me, because FIFA 23 is corrupt anyway, and then for it to basically screw up my career mode, we have had our full focus on that and having not played F1. There's going to be some cobwebs, but do you know what? I think we'll take the start we've had so far. A 1:52.9 dead on. We've only got 6 laps, so this doesn't determine the grid for the race. The race grid's already been done for the Grand Prix. Yeah, like I do like Azerbaijan. I do think, you know, it's one of those circuits that you've got to have full concentration on to take the corners that you are given. I'm hitting that wall all the time.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
But yeah, like, I think in F1 in real life, because there's no F1 for a month now, which is very, very annoying. Like, it's nice that you've still got the games to be able to play, so you have got some F1 racing to do. Obviously I'm nowhere near where I should be, but I'm way behind the calendar in real life compared to what I am on the game.
Race is now available.
So that corner I'm alright on, it's just the corners for the castle section that I'm not a big fan of in this camera angle. But I do like the cockpit section. Like, I mean, I'm more used to using that now than not using it. understeer from the back of the car then. Still hitting that fucking wall. Fuck's sake, I'm still hitting that wall. Bloody hell. I've got to figure that section out before I keep hitting that wall too many times. See, that section I'm alright as well. It's just really that castle section and that wall. The car just doesn't seem to want to brake, which is a bit worrying, especially when, you know, you've got brake assist as well as I'm using my brakes anyway, so I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, just makes no sense. I thought that lap would be slow. A 1:54.5, which is way below what I hit on lap previous, 1:49.1, so yeah, the laps are going to be a bit inconsistent, especially the amount of times I'm hitting that castle section. And get this section nailed, I'll be absolutely fine. But I'm going to have to slow down right about now. It's better, but still not. It's really hard to slow down now, which is... that's better. Getting that castle section nailed now. But much smoother. Much smoother, that's what I meant to say.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Okay, got 3 more laps of fuel remaining, which is good, and we've gone purple in sector 2, which is great. And obviously the sprint race does give you points, which is obviously crucial towards winning this championship with Sergio Perez. Obviously I would like him to win it in real life, but at the moment there just seems to be really no clear vision that, you know, he's going to be able to get Verstappen's lead down by the results that have been achieved. But at least he's been on the podium the last 2 races in a row, so I don't think Perez should be worried about his seat next season, but I think it is a results business, so...
The gap to your teammate behind is 16.1 seconds.
I think if Perez was to start underperforming before the end of the season, I do think Red Bull will consider a driver change next season and find another teammate for Verstappen, but I don't think Perez has done too of a bad job this season. I think the confidence has been low, and I think, you know, that's a better corner. There we go. I just think, you know, the results haven't worked out that Perez probably would have wanted, but at the end of the day, it is what it is with F1. Like, F1 is a results business, and if results aren't being achieved with the team, the Formula 1 team will not be afraid to make a change. And I think what will happen next season is that maybe if Lando Norris becomes available from McLaren or Charles Leclerc becomes available from Ferrari, I don't think Red Bull will hesitate. I think they'll want a World Championship winning team with 2 drivers in it that can compete for the World Championship, because Verstappen is on course for a 3rd World Championship in a row, and he's on a record to get the most number of wins in a row, to beat Michael Schumacher, which was last happened in 2001 and 2002. So Verstappen basically is breaking record after record, and no one can compete. Verstappen is now the GOAT in F1. Verstappen cannot be beaten, and I don't think he will be beat. Like, unless miracles happen and Verstappen retires in the next 5-6 races and then Perez catches him, but that ain't going to happen, especially when you've got the Dutch Grand Prix next race as well, after the month break in F1, so... And I think Verstappen on home soil will be favourite to win the Dutch Grand Prix. I think we all know that. I think Verstappen is just on another level of consistency based on pure grit, determination and success to achieve greatness in F1. And I think Verstappen now will do the unthinkable. I personally think if Verstappen was to win the championship this season and next, then you're possibly going to see him catch Hamilton, beat Hamilton's 7 world titles, and maybe he'll beat the great Michael Schumacher, but you never know what can happen in F1. But I would have liked to have seen Checo challenge this season, especially the start of the season he had when he won like he won like 2 races in 4. It went Verstappen, Perez, and then all of a sudden there was a championship there potentially going to happen, but Perez has fallen off a cliff, and like the last 2 races have been great. Like, at least he's been on the podium, at least he's scored points, at least he's got into the top 3, but consistency, it ain't there anymore. And I feel for Checo, I really do. I feel for him deeply that it's not really fair, is it? But we've won the sprint race, so that's a good start to the stream, I suppose.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Okay.
With the sprint wrapped up, we now have our grid line up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
I was just listening to some updates on Man United's transfer. Yeah, we've won the sprint race. And look at the top 6. Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, with Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton, Russell, Leclerc and Sainz. And basically, Alonso 7th, Albon in 8th, which is a good result for Williams. Pierre Gasly in 9th for Alpine, Lance Stroll 10th, Ocon 11th, Lando Norris for McLaren 12th, Bottas 13th for Alfa, Oscar Piastri 14th, Yuki Tsunoda 15th, Magnussen 16th, Guan Yu Zhou 17th, 18th for Hulkenberg, Nick de Vries in 19th and Logan Sargent in 20th. What do the current standings look like? Well, there's a 40-point gap already. That's a very, very big gap comparing to what... I mean, George Russell's catching Verstappen. I mean, that's one to watch, and we've got a 67-point gap over Mercedes in the Constructors, so it's very, very close that maybe Leclerc, Hamilton, Alonso and Russell catch Verstappen because he ain't winning the races. So, yeah, I think we're having a good start to this stream, and I'm very positive the way things are looking. So right, we've got the main race now, 18 laps.
With the drivers currently lining up on the grid, it's almost time to get today's race event underway. We're here on the winding streets of Baku. The Baku city circuit measures roughly 6 kilometers, and it's made up of 20 corners and 2 DRS zones. The circuit winds around the narrow city, through the old town, and even brushes against the city's medieval walls. However, as beautiful as the setting is, this track is also a ferocious technical challenge, where the smallest of mistakes could lead to a catastrophic consequence for any one of our drivers. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position. And Max
German
Verstappen
side Bayern
lines up
Leverkusen
alongside.
are ready to make an offer for Man
Considering the
United's
rest of the
Czech
grid,
goalkeeper
we have
Matej Kovar.
Hamilton,
Looks
Russell,
like the Maguire deal to West Ham
Leclerc,
is going to happen. Donny
Sainz,
van der Beek's on talks to
Fernando
sign permanently
Alonso,
for Real Sociedad.
Albon,
Fulham look like they're going to go back
Gasly,
in for Fred and maybe
Stroll,
McTominay to West Ham as well. I
Ocon,
mean,
Norris,
expect the unexpected with Man
Bottas,
United this week. We
Oscar
might be
Piastri,
live for a lot more than what people think
Sonoda,
we are. And
Magnussen,
obviously, we've got the
Joe,
first preview of the
Hulkenberg,
season for the
De Vries,
2023-2024
and
Premier League
Logan
season coming
Sargent.
up.
Which of these
In the Premier
talented
League between
drivers will
Manchester
come
United
out
and
on
Wolves for
top
next Monday
today?
evening. We've got the preview probably Thursday evening because when
And I'm
tomorrow
delighted,
I'm
as
going to
always,
watch
to
Bristol
introduce
City
Anthony
play
Davidson,
Oxford
who'll
United
be
in the
taking
Carabao
you
Cup
through
first
all
round at
the
Ashton
action
Gate with a quarter
alongside me
to 8
today.
kick-off.
Can we
There
start
will
by
be
having a
matchday
chat about
vlogs tomorrow, so
Sergio
look out
Perez?
for them
Well,
as
it was a
well.
really impressive
They'll
lap in
be put up on
qualifying
the
to put
channel
pole
Thursday night,
position, but he's
Wednesday,
going to be able
tomorrow
to
night
hold on
after
to
the
the lead
game.
into the first
Thursday
corner.
we'll do the
Certainly a quick
preview for the
start as
Wolves
around them,
game.
and let's see
Thursday
who's
evening I've
able
got
to
to see
keep
my
their
brother.
tyres in that
Then
temperature
obviously
sweet
the
spot
Monday
early
evening
on.
we'll have the
They've got a
reaction to
great
the
tyre
Wolves
all
game,
round
which
them
hopefully
after
is
a
a good
right
start to the
cut,
Premier League
and the
season
driver
for
had to make
Manchester
the most
United.
of that with
So
the formation lap.
we've
Lest they
got
see
plenty of
themselves
content
steady
planned
to
this
wide
week,
in
so look
turn
out
one
for
on cold
everything by
rubber.
putting the subscribe button and also putting
Okay,
on
here we
the
go. I
notification
know what
bell
you
as
can
well.
do. Don't let me down.
Here we go. I'm on the medium compound tyres, 5 lights on, and it's lights out and away we go. Great start by Perez, great start. "18 laps in the city of Baku, 18 laps, 17 laps to go." I keep hitting that fucking wall. I brake plenty. I hate that wall. Oh, I've hit the wall again. Oh my god, and I've run wide as well. Literally tiptoeing through that wall. I literally thought I nailed that then. But the gap's going to come down if Verstappen is on my tail. It's not the cleanest of laps that I wanted, but I'm going to have to go with what we've got. I mean, they've got to sort that section out. Like, I really hope future one day they really sort that castle section out, because like there's too many accidents happening there. We've got only an 8-second gap to Verstappen. It's 8 and to Russell and Hamilton. It's nearly 10 to Alonso. So we've got a gap to 1:53.5. Not a bad first lap, but I know I can knock time off that. See, I can nail all those sections perfectly, but it's the castle section. It is maybe due to this camera angle, I'm not too sure, but I can nail all this. It's just the other sections of the track I'm just not comfortable on. I don't know why I'm not comfortable on it. It just seems... it's better. Still hitting that bloody wall. Yeah, I did hit a bit of the curb then, so I tried to keep off the curb sometimes, but... I mean, I am missing the F1 being on. I mean, after the Belgian Grand Prix, I was like, I didn't really want a break in the F1 because I was enjoying the F1 so much, but I think it's nice to know there's a summer break because it gives all the drivers some recuperation, it gives them all a break. 1:48.9, so we've not nearly 4 to 5 seconds off that previous lap time. Verstappen is down to third. Hamilton has caught Verstappen, which is bloody interesting. Let's hope that is not a problem. Verstappen has caught Hamilton back though, so the fight between second and third is interesting, but the more they fight, the more interesting it gets, and Russell's now caught Hamilton, so the battle for second is between Russell, Hamilton and George Russell, so that's better. I nail that corner now. So I feel more comfortable now. Well, obviously I hope everyone saw the video yesterday regarding the time of moving content around. Obviously the new series of MasterChef Australia has started back over here in the UK, and obviously following the sad death of the lead judge Jocks on Freelo, obviously I am moving all the content around for evening content due to MasterChef Australia being on, because Jocks on Freelo meant a lot to me and he did a lot for my mental health, my mental well-being, and I want to have full focus on MasterChef, so I've been able to see him for one last time on MasterChef Australia, because it still feels so surreal. When I watched episode number 1 yesterday, it was so I was crying. I was like, I can't believe he passed away in April. It's just a huge shock that has happened to Jock, that we've lost him, and it's so sad because seeing him on the telly filming with the series already been filmed with him in it, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels really, it's sad because he was someone I really looked to. He was someone that inspired me, and with him no longer around, I think this year's just been really sad. I think the amount of people we've lost this year is crazy. I mean, if anyone heard the sad news about DJ Casper today, who did the iconic song Cha Cha Slide, passed away after a long battle with cancer. So there's a lot of people we've lost this year that we've all really looked up to and been inspired to, that we've lost, and it's just, I think 2023 has been one of those years that no one expected. Like, I've never known a year like this one. But yeah, so MasterChef Australia is my main focus of evening time with my family, because obviously it's a tradition of my family that we always watch it, and this season's been no like other since the death of Jock. So yeah, it's still so raw that he ain't no longer around, and it's so sad that he's died. It's just, with him, seeing him on the telly at the moment, it just doesn't feel like, yeah, it's one of those things where you've got to try and come to terms with that Jock's no longer here, and it's, yeah, like, I mean, my tribute video for Jocks on Freelo, I did a live stream, is up on the channel, so go and check that out. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying my F1. It's good being back playing some F1 racing, because I haven't done any for weeks, so I think I'm feel like I'm getting back into the swing of things, be able to drive an F1 car. For fuck's sake. keep hitting that bloody wall. I bet that gap's come right down now. Ain't come down by much, but I feel like Verstappen's taken a heap of time out of me, but yeah, he only took 6 seconds. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, it's now down to... He's whacked a load of time out of my time, bloody hell. Need to start building that back up. I hate that castle section of this Grand Prix. That gap is coming down, isn't it? Do with that time going back up, like, I know it had a gap of nearly 25 seconds, but I need that time to go back up, really. Yeah, I'm slowing it right down through that castle section because it just, otherwise it just screws up my race. See, just not... We're on lap 6 of 18, so we've got 12 laps to go. Come on. Lap 7, got 11 laps to go. I don't know if we're going to be pitting anytime soon, but we probably will be. So we are on the medium compound tyre, and obviously I've probably used up way too much tyre grip than what I really wanted to use, but whoa! Fucking understeer is crazy. The back end of the car is... That's the only thing I do not like about F123. The back end of the car is so much different to what it was on F122. There's so much difference because the back end of the car moves out on you when you least expect it, and I can only get this gap above 20 seconds, and clearly Verstappen is holding up the Mercedes, both of them. Probably team strategy, probably to favour me being on pole, but
We're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
yes, we are approaching the pit window now. We will be pitting 2 for the soft compound tyre. What if that gap comes down any more? The pit time loss is only 22 seconds, isn't it? So we're not even going to be bloody leading, are we? So we're going to have to come from behind and somehow win this Grand Prix from second, because the pit time loss is 22 seconds, and it's interesting that Alonso's now up to 4th and Hamilton's now down. Oh, Hamilton's now got back up to 4th. He was 5th, so oh my god, I keep hitting that. But oh my god, look at the cars all over the bloody place. Look at the back end move out on you. Look at the understeer. It's crazy. Whoa. Right, got a 21-second gap being built back up. Lovely. Well, it was. Now it's gone back down to under 20. When are we pitting for on lap 9? I don't want to pit because that's a 22-second time loss, so kind of need to pit with a gap. Really, that. And plus Verstappen's going to have to pit. Well, see, Russell and Russell and Alonso have both pitted now, so I don't know what the bloody strategy is here. Is it for bloody Verstappen to win? Because if it is, that's just unfair. Probably the best time I took that wall. Look at that. Absolutely.
To the car behind, plus 20.
Whoa! Look at the understeer, man. It's crazy. Losing time as well, which doesn't help. Now I've hit the wall. Brilliant. Gap now down under 8, down under 19. When the hell are we pitting? Because clearly
in this lap, push now.
And that is what I've been doing all races, bloody pushing. Gap's under 18 seconds. Unless they're going to do a double pit stop.
issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Okay, that stop was a slower time than we ideally wanted to see. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What is Verstappen doing? Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. What's Verstappen fucking doing? Fucking turns in on me. What is he fucking doing? I can't fucking stand him sometimes. Honestly. Honestly, the bloody irony of him sometimes is crazy.
Max is coming in for his stop. Okay, the gap behind is 15.3 seconds.
Basically goes into the side of me. I mean, what an idiot. Honestly, he could have cost me the bloody race. I clearly had the race in line as well, so I don't understand why he's gone storming into the side of me.
caution.
Gotta check my phone quickly. How long have we been streaming? 51 minutes. See if there's any breaking Man United transfer news quickly. Something much going on. Can't stand that castle section. I've done my head in. That gap is closing. If Verstappen wouldn't have gone into the side of me, he would have got second place.
By 22.5 seconds. That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Carlos Sainz has got fastest lap. Yeah, we've got 3 laps to go. Top 5 is Sergio Perez, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen. And obviously it could have been if Red Bull 1 and 2 did not finish after bloody Verstappen goes into deciding it. Verstappen's up to 4th. The understeer is absolutely crazy on these cars, absolutely crazy.
We've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Got 2 laps to go. Whoa. So maybe the car just moves in so many odd directions. It's absolutely bonkers.
Final lap. Push, push.
Last lap. Not my cleanest of races, but I'll take the win. There we go. We've won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Oh,
4 wins from 4.
driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
Driver of the day goes to Yuki Tsunoda.
And so ends
Yuki
another
Tsunoda.
Azerbaijan Grand Prix. A fascinating race and a well-deserved victory. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
With 4 wins from 4, I think we can be happy what we've achieved today.
Some amazing talent out on the track today.
So,
Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the
race
day?
results:
Well,
Perez
you
in
can't fault
first,
anything
Russell
that Sergio
second,
Perez did
Verstappen
out on the
third,
track today. He
Hamilton
drove
fourth,
flawlessly. It
Leclerc
wasn't
fifth,
even easy
Alonso
to
sixth,
beat.
Well,
Albon in
what an end to
seventh,
another fantastic
Ocon
weekend
eighth,
of racing.
Sainz in ninth,
Thanks to
Lando Norris
everyone
in
who joined
10th,
us,
Oscar
and we'll
Piastri
see you for the
11th,
next one.
Yuki Tsunoda 12th, Magnussen 13th, Bottas 14th, Sargent 15th, Zhou Guanyu 16th, Hulkenberg 17th, De Vries in 18th, Pierre Gasly 19th, and Lance Stroll in 20th. Standings now, there's a 50-point gap between Perez and Verstappen, and George Russell now is only 8 points behind Verstappen in second, in third. Red Bull, there's now a 77 gap to Mercedes, so it's looking good for both the constructors and the drivers. Right, so we're going to leave it there for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be back more with F1 throughout the rest of this week. Please keep subscribing to the channel. Stay safe, be nice, be kind to each other. You're all legends, you're all legendary. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening, whatever you're all doing. We'll be back with live content this week. We've got Bristol City against Oxford Carabao Cup first round. Matchday vlogs going to be up Thursday, early hours of Thursday morning, Wednesday night after the game tomorrow. Even which hope Bristol City get through second round of Carabao Cup. We've got the preview for the Wolves home game for the start of the 2023-2024 Premier League season between Man United and Wolves for Monday night. So we've got the preview for that Thursday. And enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I'll speak to you guys soon. You're all amazing, you're all legends, you're all legendary. Thanks for watching.